Volume 17. Follow Uncle Guide. Class 4 Pauline, Vancouver, 1911. Hello, I'm Pauline. Today I'll be talking about Workbook Volume 17 from my own classroom. As Hannah Chan explained the other day, a workbook is a way to proof a method. So let's explore how Follow Uncle Guide might be used to proof the concept of feed birds. Let's revisit the thinking behind feed birds. I've assigned feedbirds the role of a technology. Its job is to weave together the methods from all three departments, Hannah Chan's marketing, COG's production, and Jonathan's capital, into one integrated system. So the question is, how does Follow Uncle Guide fulfill the mission of feed birds? We're heading toward goals in health and environment, clearly stated in Hannah Chan's and COG's departments. We also face capital constraints, as Jonathan's department has pointed out. Follow Uncle Guide is a joint birdwatching trip service, connecting nature-loving tourists with Gen Y families and their children aged 3 to 6. This is how we link to the upstream forest using birdwatching as the narrative driver, while generating income for Class 4 of Spinach Garden. The profits can then be used to strengthen the investment capacity of Jonathan's department. So everything fits together, but this is still just an idea. I need to develop this workbook further to see whether the practice matches the concept. That's what we call a complete proof. This workbook also includes two key supporting projects. 1. The Green Belt Project. A business model for leasing land around the forest, areas still vacant or within our reach, investing in land use, land cover strategies that act as ecological buffers, especially focusing on foraging zones for all wildlife species. 2. Tourist accommodation zoning. Designating lodging areas for tourists within agricultural zones in the middle section of the river basin. This supports the Green Belt Project. We know nature lovers want to stay close to nature, but our host reminded me. Expanding agriculture right up to the forest edge, or encroaching into forest zones, often stems from economic incentives. Agricultural zones become villages, villages become towns, and towns become resort and hotel districts. This evolution has already happened in most natural areas around the world. It's a common pattern, so we've chosen to stop it early, before demand grows beyond control, as we see in today's context. But this is just our personal perspective. Different views exist, and we respect them. As they say, each to their own path.